Hi, I'm Danny.
And I'm Jay.
And this is I Dare You to Play
Pokemon Blue version.
Pokemon! I already caught one. Check it out. I got me a Pokemon.
Pretty sure that's Captain America.
Captain America's not a Pokemon? Hold on. I caught a bunch of stuff. Hold on. Is this Pokemon?
That's Happily Divorced Bear.
That is Happily Divorced Bear. Is this a Pokemon? Right here. I got me a Pokemon. He's scary and everything. He'd get you.
No, I don't think that is.
I don't understand this game at all.
This is a Pokemon.
It is not a Pokemon. That is Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, that one time it was Ryan Reynolds. But not this time.
I challenge your Pokemon to a fight. Rawr! No? I don't understand this game. Hi, welcome back to I Dare You to Play Pokemon, episode 32. Oh my god. And episode 3 of Nate the Giant Talking Snake. So, when last we left off, Roger was looking into Nate Land, right? And would it be feasible to be able, would they be able to actually protect the lever if Nate was to go home? That way the world could still, Nate could still be a part of the world, but he could also still be home. So he starts drawing up a lot of, and frankly, Roger still does not know where the lever is. Like, he has a general idea of where the lever is because he flew over it, but in reality, he simply doesn't know. Only Nate knows exactly where that lever is, right?
Right.
Wow. They're the same thing, right?
No, wait, hasn't he seen the lever, though?
He's seen it, but remember, he was lost.
Oh, that's right.
So he has a general idea of where it is, but he doesn't know exactly where it is. Only Nate does, because Nate's the one who got him out of the desert. I feel like Bruce is gonna die here. Bye, Bruce. This should go horribly. So anyway, I was waiting to see if that would work with the poisoning and the wrapping. So Roger sinks his own money into it, right? Like pretty much the rest of the small fortune that he's got left, right? And he's working desperately on this problem of like how do we protect? So he's got a group of world-class engineers who want to help Nate. Working on... Now our leader is back, gotcha. On how to protect the lever. And then he's got some of the world's best, amusement park designers working on everything else. And then, he's actually... he's working on logistics of how to get water and food and all the supplies they're going to need. He even starts recruiting some of his old smuggling buddies who've also turned over a new leaf after Nate, and his story came out. And so he thinks, what a great way to put them to work, right, is flying in supplies for all this stuff. So he puts together a proposal, he's got a whole model theme park thing built. And he does all this without Nate really knowing. Because he wants to kind of surprise him, right?
Yeah.
And Okay. I feel like I missed something. Oh, he's using items. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So... Oh, he's immune to that shit, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. He's asleep now. Sure. So he puts this whole thing together and surprises Nate with it, and Nate is just blown away. Like there's a giant talk. There's Nate the roller coaster, right? And there's fucking like photo booths and there's like a conference center, like a convention center kind of thing where world leaders can come to Nate Land as a completely neutral area and like do peace talks, so he can work on all of that, just like he did before. There's an entire children's area because Nate loves the children, and so they can come and be a big part of what the fuck is that thing? So all of this stuff, and Nate's just blown away. Like he's moved to, if snakes could cry, he would be moved to tears, right? Like,
yeah.
And so finally he relents. He's like, okay, let's do it, you know? And and the cost of building this thing is going to take like all of fly, that's what I want. All the rest of Roger's resources, and then plus like a lot of donations. He ends up because he did take so much criticism, and the news starts to leak about this amusement park, and people already start accusing him of like, hey, you know, what the fuck? That hurt. I don't even know what, I still don't know what that thing is, so. That was a ground type, okay.
Oh my god!
You did that from thrashing about, huh?
Shit!
There, bitch.
Christ on a stick!
Tell Nate on you. So, I mean, he spends the last of his money fucking building this thing, and then he actually sets up a foundation. So this whole thing becomes a non-profit. Like, all the money will just fund, like, Nate's charitable works from now on, and yeah, he's gonna run it, and he's gonna make an okay salary, but, you know, he's tired of, like, him being used as a reason to punish Nate, right? So, and he, of course, like I said, he actually starts employing, like, ex-cons and things like that, right? All part of, like, Nate's plan to reform people and make the world a better place, right? And so it takes another couple years, right? So Nate actually does go home, and he coils up around the lever, and he disappears from the world for a few years. And kind of just recharges, and while this construction's going on, right? So he does end up having to show, like, hey, this is where the thing is, and they invite out the engineers and the construction, and the very first thing they do is build the encasing, the thing to protect the lever, because that is the number one thing, right?
Right.
And so that gets built first, and then the amusement park starts going up around it, right? And people start to come to visit, right? And Nate is just like, you know what, he starts really getting on board with it. He's like, this is really a great idea, you know, and he loves meeting the people, and he still signs the autographs, and god damn it. And helping people. I mean, you know, it's from fucking marriage counseling and relationship counseling to, like, world summits, like peace conferences and shit, right?
Yeah.
So, all this stuff starts to happen, you know, and the thing gets built up, and it starts becoming, like, a huge deal, right? Everyone comes here from all over the world, and everyone's happy. This is, like, a nice go-between, right? And every year, like, scholarships are given out to people who can't afford to go to Nate Land, right? Who's this guy?
It's the
I planned to resurrect Team Rocket here, but you have caught me again. So be it. This time I'm not holding back. Once more you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. Okay.
Whatever. Mob boss got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's great. Everything goes great for a while, right? I mean, everything's... You know, they keep adding new rides and attractions, and that's a ground type, right? It's super effective. Oh wow, he's got quite a few of these things, huh?
Yep. Ducks.
Duggers. Sorry, I'm gonna fight this. It's a gym boss battle.
It's a gym leader.
I guess I should pause the story for a minute and fight the gym leader. Came in through to level 39. Nido Queen? What's Nido Queen?
It's like Nido King, but like female.
Okay, but is that a ground? I mean, okay. Try to get all of your little XP here.
Okay.
He's asleep. You used rap and missed.
Fuck.
Still asleep though, right? So just beat him up a little bit. Well, that didn't work at all.
Oh, fuck. What the hell?
No, he's awake. Hey, Bruce Lee leveled. Audrey leveled. That was a critical hit, huh?
Yeah, well, rap just isn't the best.
It's like all freaking Audrey's got, though.
Yeah. The reason it's nice though is because the other thing, like, can't attack, you can't use that.
Yeah, because
It's already asleep.
they keep you poisoned and asleep.
No, that's a dumb thing in Pokemon that I wish they would fix. They can't do two status inflictions at once. Of course, I feel like that would also be overkill at times too.
Limited to 2, or just like different types, right? Like, I mean... Super effective! Surf and attack?
Yeah. Like imagine being like burned and poisoned at the same time. That's just taking a fuck ton of damage every turn.
Yeah, but it's a real thing that can happen.
It is a real thing that could happen.
I mean, I would say like drowning and being on fire at the same time, not so much. Right? You see what I'm saying though, right? Like frozen and on fire would be contradictory.
I don't know. I feel like it would be an easy fix, though. Holy fucking shit, dude. Wow.
1,092 experience points.
That was a lot of stab right there. What the fuck? As proof, here's Zero's badge. Great, thanks. Give it to us. We'll leave. And then finish the game. There's no one anyone will obey. Evidence of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can enter the Pokemon League. It is my gift for your Pokemon League challenge. Yay, TM27. TM27 is Fisher! It will take out Pokemon with just one hit. But it just, you know, between me and you, it only has a 30% accuracy though. In 5 move slots.
Hello. Oh, I could totally get rid of Scratch or Slash on that one.
Probably Scratch would be the best bet.
Yeah. Smog can use it too, apparently. Alright, have I been everywhere? Did I get up to all the things? I think I did. So, where did I leave off? Oh, the Nate Land.
Yeah, they're building it, and it's
Right, so
becoming
finally,
a thing.
it finally gets built. It becomes a worldwide success, right? I mean, it is way better than Disneyland or Universal or any other theme park you've ever been to. I mean, they do fireworks every night. You know, there's Nate on a stick. You know, there's giant fucking gummy, like the biggest fucking gummy worms you've ever seen in your life. They're Nate worms, right? Like, yeah, it's great. Kids fucking love them, right? There's so they have a water park with like some of the best fucking water slides ever in the middle of the desert, right?
Yeah.
So they have a fucking water park that is like, you know, the Great Nate, right? You know, it's like it goes forever, right? It's like the fucking longest water slide
Ever.
in the world, right?
Yeah.
They have the longest roller coaster in the world. It's the Screaming Nate, I think they call it, right? It coils around a lot. It's kind of nice. So anyway, everything's going great. Nate couldn't be happier. I mean, like this is the mix. This is what's really been missing in his life all these centuries, all these millennia. He now has people, and he has a way to like learn about the world outside of him, and you know he has access to Netflix now, you know, which is pretty cool. You know, like the internet. So he keeps up on all the world news. He keeps up on current events. You know, people come to see him all the time. He does video conferences with people. Like they figure it all out. They figure out a way to like, you know, get him internet and to generate power. But they got to fly in a lot of supplies, right? Like I mean, obviously they're still in the middle of the Sahara. There's like no road that goes there. The only way in or out is to fly. Like they build a mini airport nearby. So you literally have to fly into like an adjoining country and then take like a smaller plane, you know, to Nate Land, right?
Yeah.
The whole thing works out though. I mean, they get it figured out, and you know it. Oh yeah, I gotta go to Pokemon League, wherever that is, right? That's like my next thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's to your left.
No, I just want to see all the things. Okay. Okay. To your left. Alright, so, Nate Land. Everything's going amazing.
Go up a little bit before you go left.
Everything's going amazing. Until right? There's always an until. Everything's going really amazing until one of the old smugglers, right? One of Roger's buddies, right? This guy's probably gonna want to fight or something.
Yawn, I must have dozed off in the sun. I had this dream about a drowsy eating my dream. What's this? Where did this TM come from? This is spooky. Here, you can have this TM.
Okay. That's more bizarre than the story I'm telling. Dream Eater. What? I believe you can eat my dream tonight. Anyway, so Nate gets to play with his band. He was in a band. Did I tell you that? Yeah, Nate was in a band for a while, so his band flies out. They do concerts at the park sometimes. Sometimes they'll do remote, like Tonight Show, or, they have sporting events sometimes there. Like teams will, how teams go to the White House instead? Now they all go to Nate Land.
Yeah.
No, I gotta go to Nate Land, and like they get their picture with Nate. And depending on the sport, sometimes he can kind of like join in. It's fun. Anyway. So it's all great, and it goes that way for 10 years or more. Everything's just fucking fantastic. And
how old is Roger at this point?
I mean, Roger's getting up there, but I mean, like he feels so satisfied, right? Like his life amounted to far more than he ever thought it would be. Convincing Nate to leave the desert was probably the best thing he ever did with his entire life.
Yeah, probably.
Because it literally changed the world, right? And he found a job for his old smuggler buddies, right? And you're speaking of age, right? One of his old smuggler buddies is flying in supplies, right?
Yeah.
And he's in, like we talked about, a smaller plane, but not a small plane, right? It's a cargo plane, right? And ironically, he's flying in a bunch of like food and water and medical supplies, and almost the exact same thing that Roger was flying originally at the beginning of the story, right? And, oh, fuck it. You know what? Squash the rat. So, he's flying, right? And, something goes wrong. The plane, boom! Fucking engine goes out on the plane kind of thing, right? And the guy, like, it takes hold, and it starts to lose control of the plane. He thinks he's got it. I mean, that's kind of, luckily he's a smuggler. They're used to this sort of thing, right? And but then like bang, like something, the other engine goes out, and it's just like this perfect storm, and he loses control of the plane, and he starts spinning out of control, and he wrestles with the controls, and he pulls it out of this, but he's in a free fall, right? Like he's going to crash, and he's headed right for the amusement park, right? Like so he's headed right for the amusement park, and he like fucking he handles the controls as hard as he can. He finally pulls it out of the spin and he stabilizes, so maybe he can do some kind of like, decent crash landing. The only problem is he's headed directly for the lever. And well, that was built so that nobody could fuck with the lever. It's not built for like a crash.
Right.
Right. So he tries to. He's like anything but that. Anything. And at this angle, if he hits that lever, he will flip the lever. Yeah. So he's like, fuck it, and he throws the plane back into a spin because fuck it, anything's better than hitting the lever. So he struggles with it some more, and he managed to stabilize the plane again, and now he's headed directly for Nate. Nate is on stage, giving a speech right now, and he's out, and he's headed directly for Nate. And so he's like, no, I can't be the guy who kills Nate, right? Like, so he throws the plane into a fucking spin again, and he's fighting with it, and he tries to stabilize it again, because he also doesn't want to hit a bunch of families and kids, and the park is, like, it's open right now, right? And it's the lever, again! And so he throws it back into a spin, and then he pulls it back out, he's struggling, he's freaking out, right? Like, then it's Nate, he's gonna hit Nate, and then he spin, and then stable, and lever, and spin, and stable, and Nate, and he fucking, he crashes, right? And somehow he miraculously survives. And I mean, he's in the hospital, he's like in intensive care for a very long time before anybody can talk to him. And somebody finally gets an exclusive interview. And so it's like 60 minutes, like they go in and they're in the hospital doing an interview, and they're like, oh my god, You killed Nate.
Yeah.
You crashed your plane into Nate. Tell us what was going on. So he rehashes the story of, like, you know, the engines went out. It was just a freak accident. And how he tried to not hit Nate, but he couldn't. Then there was also the lever. He couldn't hit the lever.
Right.
And what this difficult choice was. And he's like, in the end, it just came down to better Nate than lever.
That was the punchline of the entire fucking story?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? Oh my fucking god! Like, I know that all these stories have some really fucking stupid punchline, but Jesus fucking Christ! Better Nate than lever?
Better Nate than lever.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my fucking god! Dude, are you fucking serious right now? Oh man, I fucking cannot. Don't have a heart attack, Dad.
Woo! Better Nate than lever, kids.
I fucking hate that. It's literally just better late than never, but you're switching the letters.
Yep. Jalen, what?
Fucking come on.
And now you know why I've giggled like your whole life anytime anybody says better late than never. And I'm just like,
Oh my fucking god. It took 3 episodes for you to just say better
Nate than lever.
Than lever.
Yep. You know, that is the daddiest joke thing you've ever heard. Anyway, Jalen says, what? And I go, what however you play this game again.
What
a surprise to see you here.
So you're going to the Pokemon League? You collected all the badges too? That's cool. And then I'll whip you, Danny, as a warm-up for Pokemon League.
Now I feel like I need to catch a snake and name him Nate so that you'll get it, right?
It's like worse than the gorilla story.
Yeah. Here, you should come over here and let everybody see your face real quick. Just
What?
tell them how you thought about this joke.
Just the face of disappointment.
Hey, better Nate than lever.
I expected a better punchline than that for a story that fucking long. Like, the longer the story, the dumber the punchline at the end.
Yes, that's why it's funny.
God.
Alright, flying types. Their weakness
There's so
is
many
nothing.
unanswered questions, though.
Like what?
Like, what the fuck happens to the lever after Nate is gone? Like, what?
It's still protected. I mean,
Yeah, but...
maybe the world governments come together and protect it. So, yeah, flying types, they have no weakness, so
What happens if you destroy the lever?
you destroy the universe.
But if it's not flipped when it's destroyed, does that mean it can never be unflipped?
Rip. The thing just kicked my ass.
I just saw that.
It was not nice.
For what is with Pidgeot's eyeliner? Oh my god.
Okay, fuck.
I was waiting for the fucking punchline, and that was the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard. That's almost as disappointing as the time that the alien ripped out of my stomach. It's almost as disappointing. I really expected a better punchline, but no. It's just switching some fucking letters around. Oh my god.
Oh god. That's good shit. I don't care, you know. Well, that didn't work at all. Alright, he's a ground type, right? Good fury attack. It's gonna hit me 10 fucking times. Potato grew to level 36.
Yeehaw! I think you might have won it.
Kind of
Fire
equivalent
attack.
to what?
Fire.
Fire! Fire! Super effective. Hammond grew to level 40. Hammond is trying to learn Bite. I don't think I want Hammond to learn Bite. I got Bubblegum, Bubble Gun, and Super Soaker, or whatever the fuck it is, and...
You can just cancel out. Let's look.
I know, well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't look at the...
Yeah, you can.
Can I?
You can just hit B.
I don't think I want to get rid of any of
You
those.
don't want to get rid of any of them. No.
God damn it.
It asked if you wanted to abandon learning. You should have said yes. That's fine. You just hit no and then yes again. No. Now yes. And did not learn. There you go. Execute. It's a cross type.
Go, Smog, go. Alakazam. What is that? Is that like a hypnotic or whatever psychic type?
Yeah, it's a psychic type.
As far as I can tell, is immune or is resistant to it, or yeah, weak to nothing. Oh, good. Fuck you, bitch.
Oh my god! Fucking recover my ass! Are you shitting me?
There we go. Now he's on fire.
Oh my god.
Everybody's gonna get burned every round now, at least. No,
God
so close.
damn it!
Hold on. Of course he used a potion. Served by the burn, is that enough? No.
Slashing is low.
What an asshole. Small game, 2,000 experience points.
Yeah.
And there's still one more.
Blastoise. Oh shit.
What is that?
Water type.
Oh, is that the turtle? Water's weaknesses are grass and electric.
Yeah, you don't need grass that moves though.
I have one. Sleep.
But it's sleep. It's not actual attack. Don't use ducks.
Yeah. Don't use smog either. That's what I was just thinking, yeah.
Chunk.
Oh shit.
A very good chunk. Rip.
Literally.
Blizzard is an ice type.
What the fuck? Do what?
Don't switch over. It'll just be an attack of opportunity.
Same thing if I use a potion.
Yeah, but if that's the one you're wanting to send out, insane. If you send it out, first thing that'll happen is you'll get hit.
Well, yeah, but Hammond's gonna
So
die, so...
Yeah.
You're saying let Hammond die?
15, bro.
No.
Oh, well, you try to put it to sleep.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna have to do.
Toxic or something. Toxic would probably be better, actually.
What probably would have been better is to use a potion on another one. Because now all I got left is... nobody. That was fortunate. Okay.
If you revive Audrey, if you're able to, you could use Toxic.
Yeah, if I could get off a shot.
Yeah, Toxic is like the special poison or what the fuck ever. Like, does more damage every turn. So, eventually you die.
Hold on.
Yeah, oh my god. Two attack. Yeah. Oh, try Fisher. There's only like a 30% accuracy, but
It automatically takes him out if it hits.
yeah.
And now he's dead. Okay.
Hopefully this can fucking hit.
All he's gonna do is survive the bite.
Please. Oh fucking come on! Flinched? Are you shitting me?
You seem way more invested in this.
Oh my god, finally.
Bye, Audrey.
have to survive until it dies of poison.
Yeah, that'll...
Every turn it does more damage though, because it's toxic instead of regular poisoning. Rip. Oh my god.
Bye, potato.
Ah. I guess it doesn't really matter as his poisoning will probably kill it.
Why is fighting Jalen like always the hardest part of this game?
Yeah, because I'm a boss ass bitch. That's why.
Just in case.
Christ on a stick. What? I was just careless. Okay. Oh yeah, potato. Bird.
Cool.
That loosened me up. I'm ready for the Pokemon League. Danny, you need more practice. But hey, you know that? I'm out of here, Smolia. Okay.
Is there a Pokemon Center over there somewhere, or do I need to
No,
go back?
you're gonna want to go back. You gotta fucking, I'm pretty sure you gotta fucking Stupid.
Steal her body. Which would probably kill me right now.
No, I doubt it. I mean, if you let it.
Oh, fuck!
Forever. You know, considering it's like level 2 or 3 or something. No.
It's not like there's any kind of way to see where the fuck you're going in this game. Oh my god. Hey! My death counter did not go up though. I barely made that. I've only died... Have I died twice?
I think so.
Alright, let's go resupply. Hopefully we don't fly into anything on the way back. Is the mart right here too? No. Yes. Because I used like all my fucking potions. I need at least one more revive and at least 5 more hyper potions. Well, they don't have shit here.
They absolutely don't. Rip.
Ow, my head. Where would have the things that I'm looking for?
Probably. Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, probably fuchsia.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It'll drop me like right next to the Pokemon Center or whatever, right?
Yep.
Or should be also near the mark. It's a fucking gym. Which one does?
Oh, so like Celadon. That's the one with like the fucking mall that has all the things.
Well, that sounds annoying.
Okay.
Like the multi-level mall?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why would I want to come here?
Because it has stuff. It has
Yeah,
all
I gotta
the
go
stuff.
find the shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Which fucking floor do I want then?
Floor 1 service counter. Just go up and keep reading
Oh
signs.
my god. This is annoying as fuck.
Top grade items for trainers. Trainers market is probably it. Hopefully. No, those are just TMs. But the guy next to him.
Fuck. What?
They-
These guys sell different shit?
I'm pretty sure they actually do. Yeah. What are super potions? Where the fuck were the hyper potions? Where did you even find those fucking things?
Some other fucking place. Probably on the islands or someplace where you told me not to go. You know, you'd think the potions would just get better as you go.
Yeah, which is in the later games. There are a lot of reasons why I've only played this one like twice, as opposed to all the other ones I've played like at least 10 times.
Drugstore, maybe? What's here?
Not what you're looking for, probably.
What the fuck? Shut the fuck up.
Alright, well, we'll figure it out next episode. When there's sadly no more of that fucking story left.
I hate this game. And I gotta go all the way fucking back down just to
Use the
leave.
elevator.
Just to fucking leave! Why did you make me come to the mall? The mall's never a good idea. Never is it a good idea. Damn it. Fucking mall. Anyway, see you next time on our Dare to Play fucking Pokemon. We get back to just the regular fucking game, apparently.
Yeah.
But at least I think we're at the end-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Better Nate than Lever.
Better Nate than Lever! See you guys!